Don't forget as well, the window shuts at 7 p.m, so a little bit earlier. And what we know from last night at after midnight is Alexander Isak agreed to Liverpool, 125 million fixed, 6-year contract, medical taking place imminently. So that one's going to be a done deal, and it ends one of the most dramatic sagas. Newcastle, remember, started not for sale. Then Isak issued a statement. Newcastle countered and said the conditions for sale have not been met. Now they have. With Mark Gay, it's a little bit more complicated, and it's also intertwined with both Palace finding a replacement and also potentially Joe Gomez going to Milan as well. Mark Gay, valued by Liverpool at £35 million. Crystal Palace want £40 million, even though he's only got 1 year left on his contract. And crucially, even though Gay played and scored yesterday, he has told Crystal Palace he wants the move. And given Palace don't want him to leave on a free transfer, I think there's a realistic chance this one happens.
Deadline day, as the big deal of the summer gets done, Alexander Isak is a Liverpool player. Here we go, and all that jazz. 125 million fixed fee with no add-ons. That is a huge deal, and it's one that we have spoken about all summer on here. At times, it's been massively irritating, even for Liverpool fans, saying, oh God, it's another video about Isak. But look, as somebody from the outside in, I think we've always had the components that this deal would happen, and I've always been very confident that it would happen. Fabrizio Romano, Isak to Liverpool, here we go. Deal agreed now for 130 million transfer fee. Record move for Premier League. Isak on his way today for medical as new Liverpool player after long-term deal agreed months ago. It was only Liverpool for Isak. Now, there's a little bit of difference on the price there. Ben Jacobs saying 125 million fixed. Fabrizio Romano saying 130. Does it really matter? It's a huge fee for Newcastle. And I think the components of this deal are always really important, because remember, there's been all sorts of names thrown around, blaming this, that and the other. Ultimately, Liverpool were always willing to pay a huge fee. Isak always wanted to go to Liverpool, and Newcastle were always going to do the deal if they could get forwards in.